You now are testing positive for alcohol and marijuana while you're on bond for this case. And I have told you repeatedly that you are at no tolerance, Mr. Jones.
I don't do drugs. Period and point blank.
I want to apologize for getting mad at you. I had the wrong person, so it wasn't you. So I'm sorry for raising my voice and getting upset with you.
I have Mr. Jones back on docket. He did his T-RAS.
Jones, which Jones? I don't know.
Joshua Jones.
Oh, okay.
The T-RAS came back. I think they recommended outpatient treatment. I believe so.
Yes.
The T-RAS.
Okay.
They recommended outpatient with 2 open DWI.
They recommended
Okay, so I'm going to do it because I told you I would do whatever they do.
A positive test, a violation, and the judge is ready to act. One mistake could mean jail time, no second chances. But in court, sometimes the truth flips everything in seconds.
But if he mucks it up, he's going into an inpatient. That'll be used as a sanction.
Okay. Will you take a year probation?
What do you think, State?
I'm sorry, I don't have.
This is Jones, Joshua Jones. He has 2 open DWIs. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find that.
I think 2 years is appropriate so that we know.
Judge, you know what spot that puts me in. We can go to trial and get the same thing.
Okay. On 2? 15 months.
Okay, that's not.
I'll talk to him.
It'll still be under. All
But
right, sounds good.
I don't know. He's going to get tested a lot.
Yeah,
You know,
I will.
he's using.
No, I'll be back.
I guess. Judge, I feel there's an assessment to have him go into ACCUSES and move on.
What is the violation?
Alcohol and weed. I have done everything in my power to try to keep you out of custody. You have 2 open DWIs. I was now going to grant the fact that you had negotiated an intensive outpatient treatment. You now are testing positive for alcohol and marijuana while you're on bond for this case. And I have told you repeatedly that you are at no tolerance, Mr. Jones.
I don't do drugs. Period and point blank.
I have here.
Don't say anything. Can I get a copy of the bond violations before we discuss
Is it
it?
impending?
It's in ready for judge.
I don't know why it's not cool.
March 13th, the results were confirmed by the lab for alcohol and THC. Oh, wait. Joshua Dante Jones, right? Joshua Dante Jones?
It just, that's true.
This has got, I don't know, something's wrong here.
I'm not understanding. I'm not saying.
Something's wrong. Oh. We need to put pretrial services on probation, man.
I'm not sure.
I mean, it says here, Mr. Jones.
I don't see it in ready for judge.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Let me see it. It's wrong. Let me see. Yeah, it's wrong.
Okay.
It's a Joshua Dante.
Okay.
It's the exact same.
Okay.
You're good.
So we're good.
Hey,
It wasn't you. We're good.
that's not you.
Let's go talk again.
Sorry to scare you.
Judge.
Let's go talk.
He's good.
He's not gonna get the phone.
Judge, you stated this was in ready for judge?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He's in the PR.
Was it an error on our end?
I want to apologize for getting mad at you. I had the wrong person, so it wasn't you. So I'm sorry for raising my voice and getting upset with you. And the reason I got so upset was because you have two open DWIs. It's serious business. It's not and so if I see someone that has those kind of cases that are open and when they start having more violations, that really tells me that there's a problem, which is not your case. I mean, I haven't seen any violations, which I'm hoping it stays that way. The idea is that you learn something when you get here, so you leave better than you came, because the last thing we want is for you to become a statistic. We have enough of that. We don't want any more. We don't want any more death on our streets. That's exactly what we're trying to prevent. And everything we do now here is to help you and give you the tools to make you better when you go out in the world, so that you think next time, if you do want to get lit, right? If you want to have 32 shots of tequila, 52 joints or whatever it may be, right? That you think before getting into a car. Because God forbid, it's that one mistake that you dig such a hole you never crawl out of. That's the idea. You've worked a great deal here, really, where they're going to dismiss one of your DWIs. You're pleading to the other one. Nevertheless, when an officer pulls you over, the first thing they do, what do you think they do? They look at your record because they want to know who they're dealing with. If they look at your record and they go up to you in the car and they smell alcohol or dope, it's probably not going to go well. So the idea is, if you're going to get lit, if you're going to have that, be like that, take an Uber. Do you understand? The agreement that you worked out is, like I said, they're going to dismiss one of the DWIs. You're pleading guilty to one of the DWIs, so it will go on your record. You are now entering into an agreement, a plea bargain with the state. The agreement is 180 days in jail to be probated for 15 months. As part of the agreement, you will do a DWI education class, 2 victim impact panels. You will do a TRAS with conditions. You have already done the TRAS. The TRAS has recommended intensive outpatient treatment, followed by supportive outpatient treatment, which is good. I'm telling you, I thought they were going to order you to do inpatient treatment. That's what I thought they were going to do. So this is great for you because you're not going into lockup. But understand, it's not easy. You have to get it done. If you don't, you understand? No drugs, no alcohol, no breath test refusal. So if you're pulled over in a car, an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it. Guardian interlock, a $100 one-time donation to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and 25 hours of community service. I will make you a deal. Your license is now suspended. I had them look it up to see whether you can drive or not. You can't drive now because your license is suspended. It's suspended until 2026 as to what the state saw and looked up. If you get your license back, I will waive that community service for you. I would rather you spend the time to try to get your license back and get liability insurance, car insurance. If you do, I'll take off the 25 hours of community service. You understand? If you fail at this agreement, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to bring you back out. We're going to have a talk about whether you violated this probation. If you do, you're looking at 180 days in jail. You understand?
Stop.
The worst possible thing you can do is just take off. If you do, that's an instant warrant. The other worst possible thing, if you pick up another DWI. If you do, I'm just going to lose even more hair. Don't. Really. If you ever have a problem, come back, talk to us. We can always work it out. There's never nothing that we can't work out. Anything can be worked out. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated?
Yes.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. I'm not going to suspend your license. It's already suspended because of the ALR hearing. So don't just start driving until you get it back. Because you don't have a license, we're going to order you to get a portable device. I've been paying for it now while you're on bond for this case. I can't pay for it any further. Reduce his fees, please. The other thing that you need to understand is DWI is big business. There is a $3,000 surcharge that one normally tack onto this. I'm going to take it off now. But from now on, you ever pick up another DWI, that's a second. From now on, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail and a $6,000 surcharge on a second DWI. Do you understand? All right. Good luck, sir. Thanks, Jimmy. You can wait now. Mr. Spears, you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On March 18th, officers on traffic enforcement at the Harris County Toll Road received an alert from the Harris County Transit Authority IMS system, which told them that a prohibited vehicle had passed through the South Hardy Plaza Toll Road booth. The prohibited vehicle was known to owe an outstanding amount of $1,416. The officer observed the vehicle traveling southbound on the Hardy Toll Road and caught up with the vehicle and conducted a traffic stop. The defendant gave his license and informed officers that he did not have insurance. The driver's license came back as ineligible, and dispatch advised the defendant that he had advised that the defendant had prior convictions with no financial responsibility and had no driver's license.
Mr. Spears, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Can you run his license, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just signed it. You're on probation in this court. You've now picked up a new case. I've now signed it. A warrant has now been issued for your arrest. You're now going into custody. It goes with you. Will you please appoint him a lawyer?
It is not eligible, Your Honor.
You're not to drive. I will have you sign an affidavit promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. Unless you have valid liability insurance in your name and a Texas driver license, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand, Mr. Spears?
Good morning. I'm approaching on CJ Spears.
Yes.
So a couple things in this case. One, we wanted to ask the court for a bond reduction. It was set today at $5,001. And two,
Refresh my memory. Is this the one where he let the gun out and a child was killed?
Yes, Your Honor, and the state would be opposed to this.
okay.
You know, now you're just,
So, I mean, the MAJ basis is driving under invalid license. And then there's a technical about a education skill level for evaluation. So, I mean, nonviolent charges. He came to court today on his own. He's not trying to run from anything.
it's an arraignment setting, right?
Right, but nonetheless, he still came to court on his own. He's not trying to run from anything. He knew that he was on deferred. He knew that he picked up a new case, but yet he still showed up to court, not trying to flee. And this is a driving with invalid license, not the most serious charge, but yet it's still a new charge. I understand that. $5,001 bond. He's currently working at Amazon. He supports his girlfriend and his two remaining kids after the unfortunate accident. He's the breadwinner for the house. He's been at Amazon for 8 months, asking the court to at least reduce the bond so he can remain working, taking care of his family, taking care of his responsibilities. He owes a couple $100 to DPS, which would allow him to get a license. So
Run his license, will you? Do you mind?
Yes, Your Honor, I have it up now. It's
Did you pull the driving record?
$205.
so
The record also. Let's see, any tickets,
so it looks like it's a lot of the no insurance or cancel insurance.
anything recent?
That no insurance was from June of 2024, was the last one. There was another driving without a license back in 2024, department suspension. And then a lot of from anywhere between 2024 all the way to 2017, there was just surcharge. There was also the conviction for expired driver's license.
When are all these? What's the date?
2022 was the offense day for the expired driver's license. 2022, no motor vehicle insurance, failed to drive in a single lane, Class Cs. No motor vehicle insurance. 2020, the violating promise to appear. 2018, drive without lights when required. 2017, no vehicle insurance. 2017, no driver's license. 2017, violating promise to appear. 2016, change lanes when unsafe. 2016, no motor vehicle liability insurance. 2016, unrestricted solid safety seat violation. 2016.
And Judge, if, the least restrictive conditions in this case, based on the new law violation, would be restricting driving, no driving condition. That would be the, the least restrictive, outside of financial means.
Here's what I do. Here's what I'd like to do.
It's been to you guys. Alright, so I thought
What?
is recommended effective decision and get it that.
No, what I want to do is I want to drug test him. I want to see if he's using. That's what I'd like to do. So what I'll do now is I'm going to grant him a PR bond right now, and I'm going to send him for a drug and alcohol test.
So,
Because I want to know if he's using any kind of dope.
so
And then what we'll do is, he never did the educational skill level, huh?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to tell him he's got 2 weeks to get that done. And if he doesn't, do you mind bringing him out?
Judge, on the adjudicating case,
Would it be easier to send him this test now on your case or on her case?
well,
Because all you have to do is just create the order, right? Would it be
you
easier?
have the warrant, because if he has the warrant,
I'm gonna
absolutely the
reinstate.
things
I was
will
in
take
the
a
PR.
minute.
Did you graduate from high school?
Sir,
Did you graduate from high school?
I dropped out in like 12th grade.
You need to get that done. It's unacceptable that you don't even have a high school diploma. And I'm telling you now that if you mess with us one more time, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand me? I'm sending you now for a drug and alcohol test. First, I want you back tomorrow so we can work on having you complete probation successfully. Number one, completing the educational skill level. And number two, working on getting your GED. Because that's the most important thing in your life at this moment. Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to grant you a limited PR bond right now. Anything else, if I find that you drive, I'm going to lose my shice. Do you understand? You are not allowed to drive. I don't care what it is, where you're going, who for. You're not allowed to drive for Amazon. You're not allowed to drive for anyone. Do you understand? And if I find that you do, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand? Okay. I will grant the PR bond now. I'm sending you to test, and then I want him back here tomorrow so we can craft a plan going forward.
understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
In court, one mistake can cost you everything, but so can one mix-up. The system is strict, but when it's wrong, it corrects fast. Lesson? Stay clean, stay ready, because the next time, there may be no second chance.